right, boys. We don't have much time, so let's see what we've got.
Hello, everyone. Private Simmons. Great to be back.
Wrap it up.
Good to be back.
Nobody cares.
All right, just shut up and listen. We had a full armory on board the ship consisting of firearms as well as explosives. I moved as many as I could down here, and also took the liberty of setting up a minefield near Red Base.
But you didn't even bury them.
From what I could tell, they're designed to rest above the ground.
With blinking red warning lights?
Yeah, it doesn't really make any sense.
Excellent work, Simmons. Now go organize those firearms.
Yes, sir.
Griff, Doc, how are those teleportation tests going?
Well, we've learned the cubes can be set to different frequencies. For example, if I throw a cube set to frequency A, it will absorb an object. If I then throw a second cube on frequency A, that object will reappear.
Meanwhile, if I've got a cube set to B, I can throw it like so.
Yeah, hey, wait!
And then throw a second cube set to B without ever messing with the stuff sucked up by the cube set to A.
But all they do is teleport things. No explosions, no violence.
Nah.
Well, we maybe can make them absorb grenades, and then we can throw the grenade-filled cubes at the enemy.
At that point, wouldn't it just make sense to throw grenades?
We're not here to make sense, Private. We're here to win. Now take Donut and go find a way to make your stupid cubes do something useful.
Fine.
And finally, we have the Lopez's. Stop standing next to each other. I can never tell you two apart.
Está jodidamente serio.
I need you two to get to work on repairing CC's fuel tanks.
Repara el malfuncionamiento de robot.
El que trato de matar a todo el mundo.
I can't wait to see her. Triumphantly leading the charge on the front lines, glistening in the sunlight with the blood of her fallen enemies.
Esa será su sangre. Ella cree que todo es su enemigo idiota.
Wait a minute. This is a terrible idea.
Oh, gracias a Dios.
Solo espera.
I can't trust an idiotic robot with a job as important as this.
Ahí está.
Excuse-me.
Change of plans. You two go prep the workstation, and then wait for me to arrive and do the job myself. I'm gonna go find my favorite welding torch.
Es una locos. Están todos locos.
Oye, ¿dónde está Doc?
Alright, how's that?
Nope, still can't see.
Open your eyes.
Oh my god, the graphics are incredible!
You're welcome.
Thanks, Tucker. You and I have had our differences in the past. I have called you stupid. You have called me stupid. I have tried to kill you.
Uh-huh.
But, at the end of the day, I like to think that you and I are actually...
Pretty good then.
What?
What?
I can barely hear you.
You can't hear me?
Damn it, I think fixing your visor somehow broke your radio.
Tucker, can you hear me?
Just stand still.
So how bad is this?
The man coming for us is named Locus. He's a merc, like me. Only, terrifying. Locus? Yeah. Guy's so far off the deep end, he prefers to go by the name of his armor instead of the name he was born with.
That's unsettling.
Oh, are you first name Agent, last name Washington? That's so weird.
That's just... old habits.
Yeah, well, here's to hoping those old habits of yours kick in when he shows up. I thought there'd be more of you. Weren't you with another freelancer and an AI?
They disappeared not long after we crashed.
Sheesh. Any idea where they went?
No.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I haven't heard anything about them over the radio, so, that's probably good.
How was he able to cloak himself? Locus. He turned invisible. How?
The Federal Army's got all sorts of fancy stuff. I got my light shield off a dead soldier.
So... wow.
Pretty cool.
It's just that I've never seen that kind of equipment outside of Project Freelancer.
Welcome to the future, Wash. Technology's incredible, and everyone uses it to kill each other.
Does that mean your guys have the same equipment?
I wish. The New Republic's barely getting by with what they can. You wouldn't happen to have any high-tech armor aboard that wreck, would you?
Plenty of armor, just nothing out of the ordinary.
Well, at least you can accessorize. Huh? Try a little color combo mixing up. I'm sorry. I'm just trying to lighten the mood.
Actually, I think I might indulge in some of those old habits you were talking about. Follow me.
Man, you're just cryptic. Like, all the time. Do you realize that?
¿Qué haces?
La fijación del robot estúpido por lo que nuestra estúpida creador estúpidamente.
Felicidades, chico, que finalmente te ha roto.
Cállate.
Ya sabes, no tiene por qué ser así.
¿Qué estás hablando?
Si usted fijase, ella probablemente va a matar a todos.
No me importa.
Pero si fijase y me cargue en su cuerpo, podría asegurarse de que nadie...
Tienes razón. Pero, ¿por qué le dará a su cuerpo cuando puedo tomar por mí mismo?
Espera, ¿qué?
Well, it just goes to show that with time, effort, and a little bit of elbow grease, we really can achieve wonders. We spent hours turning this place into a war zone, and you made me hate it in one sentence.
It's what he does.
Donut's got a point, though. I think we're ready. Ooh, back in black. Looks good, Wash.
There's something that brings back some memories. It's like when we first met. And then we met again, and you shot Donut.
I'm impressed, guys. This place looks good. And between the landmines, Freckles, and the tank, I don't think anyone's going to stand a chance against us.
Run for your lives!
Sarge? Oh shit, they're here! Everyone, get ready!
No, wait, this isn't right. Lucas wouldn't attack like this. Well, who else on this planet wants us dead?
Sí, mira que ahora es estúpido, sargento. Es usted.
2.0, ceasefire! No más! No más!
2.0?
Disparos de cañón principal.
Back out!
Deadly force authorized.
Oh bien, el maldito perro quiere protegeros ahora.
Yes! Giant robot fight! Totally called that on Facebook.
Wait! Everyone calm down!
Shit!
Surrender now, and I promise only to kill the mercenary.
Well, fuck.
Oh yeah? You and what army?
The Federal Army of Chorus.
Well, I guess I walked right into that one.
Looks like backup isn't getting here in time. Wash, what's the plan?
Engaging target.
Hello, everyone. Now that we have our own YouTube channel, I've taken the liberty of reorganizing everything for a streamlined viewing experience. Just hit subscribe to put it to use.
You're supposed to convince them to subscribe, not put them to sleep, you loser.
I hate him so much.